Hello, good morning. I am trying to have patience today. I know I said I would be here like 30 minutes ago, and I was here 40 minutes ago getting ready to set up and everything, and technical difficulties. So I completely apologize. Obviously, I am live. My name is Dory Stoll. I'm definitely not your perfect YouTuber, Facebooker. So I appreciate you being here and hanging out with me for this DIY video for this month's June's club for Chalk Couture. So I'm an independent designer with Chalk Couture. I do sell my finished goods. So if you ever see something you enjoy or would like to purchase already done, let me know. If you want the DIY, just let me know too, because I'm happy to put together project lists for you to where you get everything and how to do it and how to get it. So, phew, I try hard not to have my blood pressure goes through the roof. The computer is not working great for me today. So hopefully that is the end of it, because it took me 30 minutes to get it to like shut down and then reboot because I just could not get it to respond no matter what I did. And of course, I'm one of those that, like, if it doesn't respond in a certain amount of time, I'm like, push the button, push the button, push the button. So I'm trying, like, I'm going like this. I'm cleaning my space. I'm looking for stuff so I don't like keep pushing the buttons. So anyway, welcome. It is rainy, gross, cold Monday morning here. Do you see I have my jacket on? I'm in the little Airstream. I've actually had a little bit of time to warm up because I have the heat on today. It was like 38 this morning when I went to take my daughter to the grocery store because she's working at the ice cream stand in the grocery store locally every, for the summer. And took her all the way over there and then was running out on an errand to go pick some milk up. And I was about halfway there. And she calls and messages and says, they don't need me. So anyway, she didn't have to work because the ice cream stand is not open because it is raining and cold. There is snow on the mountain. We have like kind of the mountains kind of surround our little town here in Idaho, and snow today. What is it? June 17th. It's cold. They say it can snow here all the way through July 4th. So this might be the year. It hasn't happened yet since we've lived here for 12 years, but this might be the year. Stay tuned. You never know. I hope you all are having a sunshiny, beautiful summer day, the day after Father's Day. What did you all do? If you're just coming in and you're not seeing that live button, you're probably watching the replay. So put hashtag replay if you're watching on the replay. But if you're here live, say hello too. I love to see you. And today we are going to do a really quick tutorial. Thankfully, the tutorial part, it took me longer probably to get on than to actually do this. But we're going to do our club transfer this month. So I did preview this on a previous DIY video, but this is what you get in the mail, this hard packer, and then the transfer comes in this cute little Club Couture packaging inside of this, as well as you get 3 either paste or ink packets. And this month it is ink packets. You're going to get 2 of the Couture Teal and 1 of Shimmer Gold. These are good enough to do more than one project, although I probably won't use these today. I have lots of inks. If you've stuck around and you want to watch some other ink projects, just put ink down below and I can tell you all about it. But these little ink packets, this is a great way to go. If you've never, hello, Jessica, good morning. If you have never done an ink project yet, this is a great way to try, because the inks are actually, when you buy 5, you get a 6th one for free. So put 6 in your little thing. The same with the chalks, but I think this is a great way to do an ink project because ink is permanent and a lot of people are hesitant, although I find ink to be super, oh no, oh shoot. Just a minute, 1 minute. See, technical difficulties abound. I will get this fixed. I'm going to have to go out in the rain. I apologize. We'll be right back. Right back. It's because my car is hooked up and it formats to the car. My car is close enough to format my speaker. Can you hear me now? Hello, Eileen. Good morning. Good rainy Monday morning to you. Can you hear me now? Jessica and Eileen, you can help me out. I apologize. It's one of those technical difficulty mornings. I could not get YouTube up and going, so I apologize to those of you that I sent out a message. If you are not on my texting, yay! So I have it so that my phone will format to my radio in my truck. And if I forget to unplug it, I can still format for quite a ways away from the truck, which I'm not very far away because we're in the Airstream camper. But whew, now I've run out there. That warms me up a little bit. I'm gonna turn, I don't know, my heat is on 70. It's only 54 in here, but it was 38 when I went out this morning. So it's cold out there, cold out there. Okay, so paste packets, what I was saying with paste packets and ink packets, these are ink. They come with the club this month. You get 3 every single month when you're part of the club. It's only $21.99 to be in the club, and that includes your shipping. So it's a really great deal. They put together a whole project every single month that you get in the mail. Like, who doesn't want that? So put club down below if you want more information on that. I will get a link to you. And, you know, just because you ask for a link and take a look at it does not mean that you are obligated in any way, shape, or form. I get it, you know, but I don't know about you guys. Good morning, Penny. I don't know about you guys, but I am like busy, and it's nice to have a project planned out and ready to go. Especially in the summer months, you know, who doesn't want to do a couple DIY projects? Signing up for the club is a great way to go to get those. But these are going to go for more than one. What I was saying was these paste packets, even though they're single use, it's way more than a single use unless you're doing something ginormous. So this you will get. You also get this tea towel this month. It's 19.6 by 27.5. And we're going to be doing this today, so you get a chance to see how this works. And then you get a B-size transfer. It's 8.5 by 11. This month has some great little patterns. Aren't these beautiful? I love, love, love them. So we're going to be working with that today. And I actually kind of have I'm stewing up a little thing. I'm going to probably not use these ink packets, but I'm going to do something else. Just my thoughts today. So I'm glad you're here with me. I am so thankful for each and every one of you. I'm a small business owner. And so, you know, things I don't, oh, look at this. This is why I'm cold. My windows are open. I shut the other one. I forgot this one was open. You know, because it got warm for 3 days and now we're back to winter again. So, you know, it's just a taunt. It was just, you know, a tease. We had a tease of summer. It's how it goes when you live in Idaho. Wait 10 minutes and you'll get a new weather pattern. All right, so I'm going to use an ink matte. I can talk today. Ink matte day. We do have a larger size, but I'm not sure. I think it's been kind of out of order lately. So I am in Idaho, up near the base of the finger. If you're familiar with Idaho, I know Idaho is like a lot of people. Have you ever seen those videos like nobody can ever find Idaho? I find it kind of hilarious, which is good. We like to be anonymous here in Idaho. So I'm going to use this. It is kind of a sticky surface, and it's good to use something behind any of your ink projects. The ink mat does not come with this, so if you need the ink mat, just put mat down below, and I'll get you that link too, as well as the club one. And, you know, I'm not here to necessarily sell you, but you know what? I'm here to save you time, and this is the way to save time and money because club comes all ready to go for a project. You could also use a piece of cardboard instead of an ink mat underneath it. It's just not going to stick to it. Well, this comes with lots of goodies here. The little dry packet so it doesn't get wet, you know. But they come in the mail. They're shipped out like the 8th of the month. And this is the tea towel. Ooh, I love these when they have this little tag, this little tab thing, so you can hang them. This is the first time opening mine, so this is kind of fun. I'm going to go ahead and put you down so you can see my whole surface here, but it does have a tab, and I'll probably put you guys down a little bit too. Oh my goodness, 90s. I'm so jelly. I'm so jelly. Yes, it is 38. My friend who lives up on the mountain showed probably 3 inches of snow on the ground today. It's crazy. It's not our normal weather. We're usually pretty fair weather here. Our actual like our average temperature in here where we're located in Idaho is a yearly average. Every day our daily average is 62 degrees. So it's actually, it normally is a little bit on the chilly side, and it goes up, but we rarely, my husband was trying to tell me, I don't know, some point, I'm making sure I don't have that little, that little tab. I want that to be on the top so you can hang it and still see the base of this. So I'm going to leave that. Something I kind of left out about the club is that the shipping is all included in that. You get specials, and your first time ordering in the month, you also get a set. I think it's $4.99. It's around $5 shipping price every single month. So you get a lower shipping price than the rest of us because you're a club member. So I was thinking about making this. Since the towel is already white, I was thinking about making it 4th of July related. I know I love some 90s. My husband was trying to tell me it got up to 80 like a week and a half ago. So he turned off everything in the house. We have in-floor heating in our bathroom because it's tile and I love it. And I finally talked him into it because the first bathroom we did, it's freezing on the floor. It doesn't matter when it is. To what you call the finger. Yeah. Or the panhandle. Exactly. I know, panhandle. But Oklahoma has a real panhandle and it looks like a pan. So that's why I call it the finger, right? Because it goes like this. Not the middle one. Not that. I'm not being that way at all. Anyway, I love Idaho, whatever you want to call it. Let's see if we can get some hearts. Yay. So anyway, I know, Eileen, it's the panhandle, but I made my own name up. We had this big discussion when we moved here too. Like, what do they call people from Idaho? Like, we call Wisconsin, when we moved here from Wisconsin, we call Wisconsin people Wisconsinites. So what is your name for people in your state? What is Virginia? Are they Virginians? I think Virginians, right, Jessica? We had this whole discussion, Idahoans. But we were goofing around. We were a little slap happy because we were driving here, and we were like, I came up with Idahoan. My husband hates that. I said we're Idahoans. Anyway, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different patterns, and they clearly are not going to go all the way across. So you have to like kind of piece them together, but they're repeating patterns, so you can do whatever you want. And there are like cut lines on the pattern, so you want to go ahead and cut those. Yeah, or Virginians, maybe one Indian on there. I'm not sure. So I'm just going to go ahead and try to cut a straight line through here. Not my forte if you've been watching me. Cutting a straight line, drawing in a straight line, painting in a straight line. Not good at it. I'm not good at it. I will claim that to you. And it's okay. It's okay. It'll all turn out. It'll be okay. I promise you. So I was thinking about doing red, white, and blue today with this. The colors that come are like the couture teal and shimmer gold. And definitely those look cute too. But I just thought I'd do something different today. And then you could use this on anything. You could use this on shirts, on a bag. You could use this on, if like you were grabbing to do, you could do a whole matching set. If you were going to do this tea towel, oops, I can't see. Here's my downfall, the cutting of straight cuttingness. You could definitely, I stretched that and everything. So whatever trips your trigger, that's what you can do. I kind of like this maybe as a pretend star and doing it in blue, and then these for the stripes in red. Maybe that's what I was thinking. But I'm thinking this is going to take a lot of blue. And if you've seen me use my blue ink, I'm a mess. I'm a hot mess with blue ink. So I may do something a little more subtle than that. Stay with me. You'll never know what I'm going to be up to here. If you were using this, you can use these transfers on just about any surface. If you're using it on more slippery surface or on wood with chalk, you want to use chalk with it. Then the first time you want to go ahead and use fuzz it off. But because we're using fabric, I do not have to fuzz it. So I'm going to take it all the way out here and try to see if I can line it up. Right? That's going to be the key, lining it up nice and straight, because we don't want it to look crooked. Although, I think it would be okay. And I probably am going to do a little eyeballing today. So bear with me. I don't know why this looks, the hem maybe is crooked. It sure is. That's hard to line up to. I might have to measure. I love that, Eileen. I forgot that people here call it the panhandle. You are exactly right. I'm kind of laughing at myself right now. I'm just going to measure one end and then the other end. Definitely going in an upward fashion. And I'm going to have to deal. This is, the girls and I have had this like discussion before about purchased items. They're never sewn correctly or straight, or even sometimes very good quality. Ugh. My eyeballs are not helping me today with the edge. Usually I'm a pretty good eyeballer for like straightness, but not today. Good thing I brought out I think we're pretty close. Okay. I maybe need a transfer tape just to. Now, if you're concerned, actually, I might do it today. I think I'm going to do some taping. You're seeing something that I never, ever do. And I'm actually warming up now. It might be because I'm live. So bear with me while I take off my jacket here. Kind of an exciting week around here, I guess. The weekend was very busy. We had princess duties. We had grandbaby's 3rd birthday. Oh my goodness. So cute. So cute. If you saw my pictures, picture overload when we're proud mamas. We can't help it. I'm just going to go ahead and. The nice thing is this pattern in particular is pretty. Oops. I need to go over it. I'm going to use blue tape. I used transfer tape on one of my transfers last week. And I'm just going to tape this off so that in case I'm a little crazy with the ink, I don't want, red and blue, they're strong colors. That teal and the gold may be a little more forgiving. So if you catch it while it's still wet, you'll be good to go. You can get it off with water. Our ink is going to sink into this. So I think we'll start with red. Oh, yes, Linda, me too. So I'm doing a little, I'm looking. I'm doing a little patriotic project today. And my stitching, when you manufacture things, stitching is not always straight. So, and we're going to do a repeating pattern, so I'll have to do this again. So I'm just going to go down the line and get the red on there. This is Candy Apple Red in ink. I'm pretty sure you can actually get it in the paste packets too, the singles packet. So if you wanted to try this particular one out and you are in the club, go ahead and place your order early so that you get them kind of close together. I just got mine club. I guess it came pretty quickly. So anyway, I always, before you peel to reveal, check your fingers because you don't want to have ink on it and then put a fingerprint on your project. Also, I need to watch my shirt, but I was in long sleeves today because we're chilly here. Okay, I'm going to line it up. Just take off our I'm glad I put that tape around it. That's a good idea. I think this is kind of fun to put a pattern. This is just like creating your own fabric, really. Isn't that fun? Look at that. Doesn't that look nice? Let me show you that. I need to have a place for that. Okay. Isn't that nice? Nice, and that is so fun. Of course, you know, the stripes should be red and white. So we got the red and white stripes for 4th of July. Let's see if I can get this a little more straight down here. And then I do want to do a little bit of drying. So bear with me here because, hi, Sherry. Good to see you this morning. Do want to do a little bit of drying. We're working on our club project this month. This comes in the mail with everything you want. The first time you sign up for club, you do get a mini squeegee with it. And then when you've been in the club for a year, you get a small squeegee in the yearly color, which this year it is orange. Isn't that cute? So cute. And then, of course, you get all kinds of discounts and specials just created just for our club members. Club is a fun way to go because it has projects all ready to go. If you're like me and it's hard to, like for me, it's hard to get projects because we're so remote, right, Sherry? Sometimes it's like you can't find, unless all you want to do is Dollar Tree, but our Dollar Tree seems to be a little behind too. All right, we're going to do this again. Try to line it up a little. I think I'm going to might have to take off I like to leave it on, but I'm going to line it up by, you can kind of see through. I'm actually just going to line it up with the one right before it and just overlap it one. I guess it'll make that one a little bit darker if I go through it, but better than, I'm going to take my little handy dandy measure. I'm going from the edge seam, not the seam, because the seam is crooked. Okay, I got that the same side as the other side. Should be pretty close. And you don't want to use like masking tape because it might peel your transfer apart. Okay, so this side is a little bit high. So I'm going to try to move that, keep this one in place, and just shift it a little bit. Okay, come on. Can't get you up here. Got it stuck down already. Actually, it's more stuck to the mat. So we're just going to shift it down just a tad. It's not a huge amount, but it's enough where by the end I'll be over. One of my grandsons got engaged. Oh, fun! Fun. What else? I got a big long one here. I can only see a little bit. Oh, great grandbaby. Wow. Congratulations. We got some news too, but I'm not spilling the beans yet. Stay tuned. All right, I'm going to press this down. This is the second time we're using it. I'm going to press this down really good, make sure we get all the wrinkles out. As long as you can see through pretty well. You can't see through this one very well because I have already, it's lined up with one of the ones. I'm going to put my blue tape back down again so we're not going over. Oops. That's exciting. Lots of big news over the weekend. So much fun. Who doesn't love happy news, right? Better than my news of snow today. Snow. It is snow. It's snowing on the mountain, I think. I don't know if it's over yet. I don't know. It seems like a 4-letter word. Oh, it is. But it seems even worse, in my opinion. Okay, so I'm going right over this again so we can get this whole thing on here. And then we're going to work on doing, hopefully, another Another one. If you are finding that it's not very dark, the second and third time you might have to go and wash it out, let it dry a little bit, and then start again. But ink is very forgiving, so I love working with ink. And I will peel this back kind of slowly to make sure it all looks good. All is good. Okay. Put it back into the jar. If you've watched me do the paste packets or the ink packets, it's kind of the same thing. I will actually squeeze it right onto my squeegee, or you can put it onto a plate if you want. But I just find there's less waste if I just kind of cut a little corner and squeeze it on. I know, and I'm the worst. Our family, we've decided we try to keep it from my husband what we were doing, and that all the kids were going to get together, even though we had birthday party on Saturday. But he wasn't able to go because we did discuss trying to do it Saturday when everybody was together for a birthday party. But because get the ink off first before you peel. Because he was doing princess duties, he did the princess stuff. I did, and this is looking good, so we're good to go. Just take it off slowly. You want to peel from the center so you don't stretch it. It is a fabric that we're using. Isn't that cute? Oh my goodness, I am excited. Excited. This is a fun project. Okay. Fun. Now, last little bit. Gonna line that up. Again, I'm lining it up by putting that last line inside of it. It may not work that way for patterns. You might have to eyeball it a little bit, but for now, this is working. And that gives me the spacing. Although these lines are a little bit random. So I'm going to do my measuring again. I'm measuring to the pattern. Oops, upside down, centimeters. I don't know centimeters. Okay. And I'm just trying to make sure to the, oops, I don't want to go that far. That was dumb. That kind of messed up things. You want to use like either transfer tape or blue tape to do this. And I'm going to the pattern, so pretty good. Okay, and I just got like red ink all over my tape measure. Got to get it off because I'm going to stick my finger back on there again, I'm sure. All right, get it off my fingers. Try to put this back down. We want this to be down really solid. It's going to ink. You know, I just smeared it, so it's going to ink again on all the way on there. So once you press it down, it's going to start smearing in there, and you can see it's all over my fingers because we're using wet. If you find that this dries a little bit, you probably could get it wet and get it going. All right, we're only trying to go to the second to last one. We want to get all the areas. I find the more often I use the transfer right away, the more difficult it is to get it the same color as the rest. It tends to get a little bit lighter. And then we're going to get rid of this. I think I'm going to use my wipe to just set it aside so it doesn't get on my nice white tea towel. We don't want to wreck it. Hi, Karen. Good to see you. Are you a new watcher? And Patty, good to see you. Hi, you guys. I'm so excited on, let's see if we can get this to come up. I guess we'll peel from this way then. See how it goes. I'm so excited. If you watch on Facebook, I'm 150 away from 2,000 followers. So be sure to help me out by clicking that follow button. There we go. I'm good. You know, this one I didn't go all the way in. This one's a little light on the end. It's all good. So this part I'm going to just throw away. So I have gotten rid of the red. Always keep your backing for your transfers and re-stick it on there. This comes off with water. It is permanent ink. And once you heat set this towel, you can wash and dry it all you want, and it will not come off. Okay, I love it. I think that one is so cute. And I'm just going to leave this on here. I will set this over here so we don't get red on anything. Red is going to have the red, the blue, the black, brown. They have an orange too, has darker. Oh, are you a newbie? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, sorry. I guess there's no right or wrong way up or down. I'm going to get this ink out of my way. Actually, it's kind of dry, so I'm going to put just a little spritz of distilled or purified water in there to just keep it moist. And next time I open it, you won't even know that I have put some water in there because it just gets absorbed in there, reactivates everything. All right, we're going to stick this away. I keep my inks very separate because I don't want to be mixing them up and accidentally using ink where I shouldn't. Hi, Valerie. Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining in. I tend to I guess that last one I didn't dry and it worked out totally fine to just go ahead and use that. Got a little piece of red there. Okay, get that out. I probably just put it in my hair. Funny, haha, right? Okay. Now, the next pattern. So out of these 5, I'm trying to do a little bit 4th of July, right? A little celebration. And I'm going to go ahead. I think I'm going to use the big one. I'm just going to go for it. You guys know you're in for a treat. You're in for a treat because you know that I'm going to be dangerous with blue. I don't know. The blue, I feel like I did like 3 of the backpacks in the cadet blue, and I was a little disastrous. Although see, these are kind of shells. This middle one, that's kind of cute. I'm actually thinking about this one, this flower one. And let me tell you why. Because even though these look like stars, I'm thinking that the blue part shouldn't be as thick. I don't know. You could do whatever you want, right? I'm so indecisive today. I apologize. Let's try it. We could change our minds, right? It's not finished. It's not fine yet. Oh. I'm like, where is the red? Thankfully, it is stuck to the container, the plastic sheeting that it was in. Oh my goodness, that could have been dangerous because it's on my couch and I do not want red ink on the couch. This is my 1953 little Airstream camper that we're in. All right, so I'm just going to stick this on here, try to get it to stick anyway. I don't want to touch it too much. No ink for me. It's my 1953 Airstream camper. What am I saying? And I think I'm just gonna line up the bottom of this with the top of the stripes. I'm using this one because I think it's just more sized right to having, like the blue starred area of, I don't know, it doesn't have to be real, but that's my thinking. That's my reasoning today. Okay. So I'm still going to tape off because I do not want any boo-boos, but I'm a little nervous on the red part. So I'm going to just try to tape. Oh, this is dumb. I cut it too short. I'm going to try to tape just below this, but not actually stick it to the red part because I don't want it to peel up the red when I peel it up. I need a little more. Yeah, taping is a good thinking, right? I always, have the best of intentions for being neat and doing it. I don't know. There's no right or wrong way to how to craft, but let's be honest. Sometimes I'm just in too much of a hurry or I'm talking too much and I forget. Okay, so I'm going to use some cadet. Hopefully we've got enough here. Ooh, that is sparse. I'm going to put a little water in there and mix it up. We can use distilled water. You can use it. This is water-based. Our inks, oh, there's plenty in there. It looked very, very empty. But there's some in there, so we want to use every last bit. I thought I bought some new Cadet. I'm not seeing it here. Who knows? I did buy Cadet for my chalk paste too, because I was out of all the good blues for 4th of July, so I had to get that. And then I used a lot of this over for making my music student gifts. Hi, Julie. Good to see you today. Happy Monday. All right, here we go. I think we've got it down. You want to make sure everything's down really nice and solid. And I think it's okay if it doesn't turn out perfectly. There is no mistaking in crafting. There's no craft mistake. We can fix everything. Well, permanent ink might be on the edge of no fix. You just never know. Just want to make sure you get all the areas. It's nice to have the tape there because you don't have to worry about going outside the lines. Maybe I saved myself some time. And for sure, some issues because I just went crazy with it. I'm gonna. All right, here we go. Let's peel it back and see how it looks. Cute. Love it. There's like they kind of look like, this actually looks a lot like the Scandinavian colors. Isn't that cute? Oh my goodness. Cute, cute, cute. I love it. All right. So now we're going to try and do it again. Okay. And I lined up the bottom of the transfer. I'll line up lots of eyeballing going on today. I don't want to go in an upward manner. So I'm just going to check it out here. I think that's pretty good. All right. I'm going to start from the bottom and just push it up. Get it on there really nice and good. Thankfully, you could see through these transfers, so you could see where the last one is, so I can repeat it. All right, here we go. Cadet. Whoops. I'm going to get my fingers cleaned. Always good to clean the fingers many times. You just never know. I actually got some red on my hands that time too because I leaned on it, so it's still wet. Once I get done with this, what I'll do is I'll come back with a piece of parchment paper. I will let it dry probably for 24 hours, then come back with either, one of the Cricut drying things or whatever brand you have, and press it at the hottest heat, which this is cotton, so you can go ahead and do the hottest heat. Or you can use an iron. You don't have to have any fancy equipment for this. Use an iron and use a piece of parchment paper over it and heat it up for a couple of minutes to heat press it, and then you're good to go. You can wash and dry this. No problem. You don't have to. Have you ever gotten those decorator towels and you're like, seriously, here we are with the blue everywhere. Do you see it? Look at that. This was the problem I had. I don't know. I'm like just destined to be blue fingered. I'm a Smurf today. But anyway, forgot what I was saying. I forgot. It went out. It's the weather. It's getting me. All right. Let's see what we did. You could also get tea towels from any source, anywhere you want. All right. Not bad. I think it's good. I'm kind of excited. You guys, kind of excited. All right. See it? You can't even tell where I went together. Oh, drying the ink. So I'll let it dry 24 hours and then I will press it. You just don't want to put your iron on it. What time is it? 11:30. Holy cow. Guys, I was like, this is a quick project. I don't need to do anything, but it took me longer to get on. It is still a quick project. You could do 1, you could do 3, you could do 2. You could do whatever you want with these. It's just kind of a boho style towel, which is very in style. I think the gold would look gorgeous. Just gold. I would love that with a couple different patterns. I really like this one. This looks a little Scandinavian to me. Thank you, Penny. It is cute, isn't it? This looks a little, but you could stock up. You could do a whole set. Wouldn't this be cute? You make the tea towel, an oven mitt, and then a couple of the oven pads to go with it and give a little housewarming gift for somebody. It would be so cute. All right, here we go. Diving into we've got tons of this, Cadet. I thought we were close and we are not. All right, here we go. Get this down really good. I'm not going to go all the way and do a cut of the middle one. It's close enough to the edge where it's good enough for me. I'm not going to start the last one. You want to make sure you kind of dig it in for the third try though, because it's a little more difficult to get it clear, clearly inked for the third try on the transfer. And if you're finding you're not having great results, if it's not getting very dark, you can always come back, lay it back over once you clean it up and start again. And it totally works. So I'm going to set that there again with the fingers. Holy cows. Cadet gets me every time. But I've used this a lot, and this happens to me every single time. But we don't want to touch the nice white towel. Don't want to get things dirty. And I've still got red. We're doing great. Crafting, the dirtier you are, the more fun you're having, right? That's the rule. Oh, I guess I did get a little bit of that by accident anyway. Oh my goodness, you guys. I hope I didn't make. I think it looks great. I'm really excited. It's funny. I've been using Chalk Couture, for my crafting experience. I'm just going to take this off again and get rid of that so it doesn't get blue everywhere. But I've been using Chalk Couture for like 6 years, practically since they've started. And then I'm putting this, don't lose it. That one is dangerous. You don't really want to stick these together. They're not sticking great to the background, so we're just going to be very cautious. And again, I got into it today. You can't say I don't get into my crafting, because I certainly do. Wholeheartedly. So anyway, and this I want to put a little bit of spritz in here too, because we're getting down to the bottom edge here. I want it to sit and marinate with the water a little bit. Put that away before I cause myself some problems. It is me we're talking about. Like I said, I am Dory Jo Stowe with Prairie Scraps, and you know what? I have been working on my blog lately. I haven't done blogging in a long time, and I've decided, actually, I have pretty good traffic on my blog, which is kind of cool. So if you want my blog and wouldn't mind taking a look every once in a while and helping me out by commenting and looking and, doing all the things there, I would love to have you. It's Prairie Scraps at Blogspot, or you can just put blog down below. Happy to get you there. But if you want all the supplies for this project, just go ahead and put towel down below, and I will get that to you. This is nothing more than the club. You could put towel or club, because this is the club for this month. But I'm really excited. I have a little towel that's kind of 4th of July in nature. Because it's ink, it does soak into it. It's not like, okay, I will get you there, Sherry. Thanks for asking. It is going to soak into whatever fabric you use. So if you make a shirt, it's going to sink into your shirt. You can do anything, really, towels and mittens, whatever. The sky is the limit. Any fabric you want to use that ink on. And I highly suggest, if you have a little bit of ink left in your packet, you can either fold it over and save it for later, within the next week or so, or go ahead and use it on a few things. I think this would be such a cute idea. Wouldn't this be cute in like a camper or, a housewarming gift, anything? So I'm taking this off, and you can see it actually has gone through. Let's see if I can not make a mess and make it go over on itself. We don't want to, because it's not dry. You could sit and dry it, but I usually just leave it sit out on my table overnight. Hi, Barb. Good to see you. And look at that. It does go right through to my mat. So be sure you have something underneath it when you do yours. And then you just want to use, this is a water wipe that you use for babies because I have sensitive skin. So, and just wipe it down gently. If you go too hard, you're going to pick up the adhesive that's on here, and you don't want to do that. Save all the packaging for the mats so that you can put it back on. I probably get 25 to 50 uses, just depending on how well we've taken care of it. Sometimes we don't because I have a teenager using, my teenagers use my inks a lot. They love making themselves bags or t-shirts. My 17-year-old daughter, this last 2 weeks ago, she decided all of her shirts, she had made a little, like dripped on them, and then they had stains on them. So she had all these shirts that have stains. She's like, Mom, all my t-shirts have stains on them. And so she went ahead and put some transfers on the front of them, trying to cover the stains, but I'm not sure she was too successful at actually covering the stain because you could see all the stains anyway. I don't know, but that was her idea. You have to give her kudos for, giving it a good try. But I wanted to show you this. Isn't that cute? Let's show you the nice detail on that. Isn't that gorgeous? I think it, is in the spirit of 4th of July. But like I said, you can make it match your home. It doesn't have to be, because it's kind of boho style, you could do all one color. I think gray on it would be, the storm color on it would be adorable. And once this is all dried up, I'll just press it for as long as I can, as hot as I can, and it'll be good to go. You can wash and dry it as much as you want. If you made a little boo-boo, like I see a little boo-boo, I'm going to leave it alone. It's okay. It's boho, so it's supposed to look a little off, right? So I will, I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me and sticking it out. I apologize for the missed time. I was, honest to goodness, sitting here frantically trying to get on to the website or onto Facebook, and I just could not get it to go. So I appreciate you all. I hope you have a very blessed and fun week. Stick around, see all the things I'm up to, because I've got lots of things kind of on the back burner working on. I've got maybe an announcement if you live local. I'm going to be thinking about doing a little Border Days pop-up shop. So tell me what you think about that. Tell me your opinions, because I'm on the fence with it. I can't do the art in the park, and it was a lot of work. It was a lot of setup and not a great payback last year. But with having a princess, I'm not going to be able to do that. But I thought if I could set it up in my house and outside, it would be something I could do more manageable. I could just have certain hours we're open. So stay with me. I'm going to be doing some fun things. And of course, that will get me crafting lots of things if I think I have an event. So thanks for stopping, and have a very blessed week, and keep on crafting.